Good morning and welcome. I'm back. Trying to get some pro qualifying done for you guys. Hopefully we can have some success in this tournament. How are you guys doing? It's been a while. Trying to get everything straightened back up. Had some issues with my computer. Been traveling, and now I'm back and I'm ready to go. Hopefully we can get this thing started off on the right foot. Tropic Kings tournament. All right. I've got hole one. I've got my clubs lined up, ready to go. No idea what the winds are going to be, so we'll find out together. Hopefully we can qualify with a good score. So this one's a par 4. We're going to use the Kingmaker mostly for the second shot. Make sure we have enough side spin and power. Do a little over 1 top spin, max right spin. Play at 10% downhill. We're going to adjust that at 2.7 rings. And we hit it perfect, so we hopefully will end up in a good spot. Hopefully we don't go too far. I don't think we will. But we want to go far enough. I could have put some right curl in it probably and been okay. So that puts us in a pretty good position there. And I plan on bringing out the sniper for the next shot. That's why I wanted to play with one of the reasons why I wanted to play with the Kingmaker is because I'd rather use a sniper than a big dog. And we'll need that side spin, I'm pretty sure. But we'll see what it looks like. Opponent should be in a pretty good spot as well. Oh, just clipped that rough there. But he's okay. Reachable from there. So we're going to play this shot at 10% downhill as well. I'm definitely going to take advantage of my side spin. And maybe about a half a bar backspin on this shot. No, I need more backspin than that. Well, that was if I hit the... I'd like it to land about right in there. I'm going to play this one at 6.4 rings, but I'm going to play it up. Hit it perfect. Probably going to end up left of the hole. The wind push and my last little adjustment. Yep, just barely. Definitely could have used more backspin there. Could have used more backspin. Probably, let's see, I did about a half a bar. I should have gone with maybe 2 in that spot. Of course, I have a sniper level 6, so possibly 2 in that situation. Next time I play it, I'm going to put a little curl on my drive and get a little closer to the other end of the other side of the fairway. Maybe it'll make my shot a little bit easier, but that's not too bad. I'll definitely take that. Pretty easy chip in for birdie. And our opponent's in a pretty good spot as well, so Straight right, but it should be okay. Close as we are. Start out with a birdie. All right, I'll take that. That's a long par4, you know, so just coming away with birdie is definitely acceptable there. It's a makeable eagle, but you know, as long as it is max distance wood there, I mean, it's, you know, gives you a feeling of a par5 distance there, you know, so definitely take that. I am going to forfeit the shootouts. Just so we continue on with this qualifying round. So this next hole, I'm going to bring two different drivers. Par3, I'm going to bring, I think I'm going to bring my quarterback and my rocket. I've got a bag with a quarterback. Let me switch that out. Let's compare. Yeah, I need the rocket for the backspin. All right. Oh, let me switch ball. I'm gonna use the Titan ball. So I want the backspin on this par3. I wish I had, you know, obviously a good club for this would be a Thor's hammer if you have it up. What is it? 3 or 4, where you get some really good backspin. I'm gonna play this one 10% downhill also. And the goal is to land it on the third fairway pad there. We've got a headwind. So that would definitely help stop the ball on the green. I'm just trying to get this on the putting surface and walk away with a birdie and be happy with that. This is definitely a way you can play it. Requires a little more precision. That was a well played shot by the opponent though. I'm gonna go just for the backspin shot. It will be just above minimum distance. Hopefully that's enough backspin. Maybe it's not. Some people will play the rough bump. I'm just going to play this shot right here. 5.3. 3.5. In a hurry. Right, so it may go a little too far. We'll see how it looks. Nope, pretty good. I'll definitely take that. May go back to the drawing board on that one. I could even bring out a quasar maybe. Just need more backspin. That was 52 on the Rocket 8. And it stopped it in time. We may end up playing it like the opponent did. But all I wanted right now is the birdie. And we got it. I just don't have enough backspin on any of my clubs for this account. Again, we're going to forfeit the shootouts. I don't like doing that, but on this account anyway, but due to time constraints, that's what I have to do. All right, so number 3, we're going to be using sniper and extra mile. Okay, and we're going to use a katana ball. The power's not necessarily needed. I have plenty of Kingmaker, so I'm just going to use Kingmaker. I have very many katanas. The power's not really that necessary, but you definitely need the side spin. So we're going to again play this one at 10% downhill. You'll find most of the middle tee shots are going to be 10% downhill, if not more. But they're a little bit raised from the first tees most of the time, so that's why. We're going to play with max right spin and about 4 top spin, and we're going to give it some curl to the right. We're playing it to the right, not to the left. I really enjoyed this hole when it was in the Ghostly Glades tournament. I really enjoyed this hole a lot. Definitely a makeable albatross. Especially when you're playing it from the right. Almost specifically when you're playing it from the right. Alright, so max right spin, 4 top. A 0.9, that's going to give me a 2.7 ring adjustment. Then we're going to curl to the right and hit it perfect. We should be a-okay. For those of you wondering, I am using a second device for my Clash Caddy. It may work still on the tablet. I've tried it a couple of times and it seems to work, but I might as well get used to the second tablet or second device. I'm just using my phone. Yeah, see, playing it from the left side makes it virtually impossible to get the albatross. Fairly easy eagle chip there, though. Alright, so we have plenty of distance, so we're not worried about that. We are going to use spin to get us there, though. Probably about 4 back spin, 3 side spin to the left. Wind's going to push it up just a hair. We're going to try that spot there. Pretty much one-on-one there. Get it perfect. Let's see how this one turns out. Pretty good speed. So close. So close to the albatross. So close. So I definitely like that. I played that one at, I don't know if I mentioned it, I played that one at 5% downhill. Just ever so slightly. That was very close. So as you can see, that's extremely makeable. Much more so than the the eagle, the second shot on the par 4 number 1. This is a much easier hole in my opinion. All right, so we secured the eagle. It will be nice to get that albatross drop during the weekend round, especially. All right, hole number 4, another par 3. This one I'm going to bring along the Guardian. I think is the way I'm going to end up playing this hole. I need the backspin, and I'm going to play with the Titan ball again. Go ahead and open up this pin chest. If we get anything good out of that. Extra mile, getting close to that level 6. That will be really nice when that happens. All right. So this one playing 10% downhill. I don't know if Titan is the right ball here. We'll find out. But I'm going to play it for max backspin right at the pin. And just depends on how the wind is, I guess. But that's my goal. That's my plan as of right now. Could play this with a Goliath. And a power 3 ball. Yep. Let's see. Yep, this is how we're going to play it. Minimum distance of my Guardian. We'll put it right at the pin, and we'll see how this turns out. That's 3.7. It may end up short, but I don't know. Since it's a wood, it may not. Hit it perfect. If this was like a thorn, for example, that would definitely end up short. Yeah, it still ended up short. All right, so I know I need to play 1, 2, 3, 4 squares past it, or before it. So I need to place 4 squares past. But it's straight headwind, so you don't have to worry about a side push, and that's good. That definitely makes it a makeable hole-in-one. Just play that max Guardian shot about 4 squares past the hole. Should get you the distance that you need. Well, we got the birdie nonetheless. So we are right on track. Another par 5 coming up next. Go ahead and forfeit this. All right. So for this one, we're gonna bring out the big dog. And I think the Kingmaker, yeah, because I need the side spin, so we're gonna use the Kingmaker. Don't need a whole lot of distance on the drive, but you definitely need the distance on the second shot. You don't want to go too far at all on the drive because there's trees along the right side of the fairway that will be in the way of your second shot. And it makes you have to curl it around it, and then your accuracy just goes way down. Makes it much harder to get it where you want to get it. I think I'm going to use about 2 top spin. I don't know if that's going to be too much or not. We will try it. So this is 0.2 rings. We're going to play this on a 10% downhill as well. We're going to give it about half a ball of curl. Oh, great left is scary. Very bad. That's not good. Not good at all. And I gave it too much curl. Don't do that. Give it no curl if you feel like it. You really want to give it some curl, but you don't want to hit a great left, that's for sure. If I would have not hit it great left, I would have been okay. I mean, excuse me. Well, I don't know if I'd have been okay, but if I'd not put the curl on it, that great left would have been okay. And I played it a little tight on the left side of the fairway, so that's an adjustment I'll make for next time. But I'm definitely pretty much taking the eagle out now. This is just a long second shot. Unfortunate. That's what you want to do right there. It's exactly what you want to do. Except you want to use a power 3 ball. I mean, it's not absolutely necessary. You can still get there, but it just makes it more difficult. Overpower. I hope that stays in the fairway. Okay. At least I'm giving myself a chance to make this shot, but it's probably not going to happen. All right, so if you're playing with a big dog here, then the horizon works. The power 1 ball definitely can get the job done, but power 3 ball, actually power 3 ball, you might even need the big dog. I'll use the sniper. That would be even better. It's gonna be a long putt, I think, but not too bad. Not that long of a putt though. Now I wish I would have not brought the Goliath along. Let's see, this is a little uphill. Well, I gave myself a chance. Very close. All right, so you know how not to drive that hole. 2, I think my opponent used more than 2. He might have used 4. So 2 or 3, I'd say about 3 top spin on the drive. Max left spin, and maybe a baby curl to the left. But just hit it in the middle of the fairway and bounce it over, and you'll be fine. Use a power 3 ball, I would suggest, and then you can get away with, looks like you can get away with a sniper. or more accurate. More accurate second shot. So you'll be fine if you follow that advice and not do what I just did. All right, so number 6 is a par 4. We've played this many times. We're gonna use the Kingmaker. We're gonna use the extra mile. And we're going to play at 10% downhill. And we're going to use max backspin, max right spin, and then max curl to the right with extra mile level 5. And we're going to hope that the wind is favorable to push the ball to the right. Because I would like to have more curl. But this is definitely a must eagle hole for this tournament. I just don't have enough of anything on this club. But we're going to give it our best and see what happens. This club just does not have the cojones for this shot. Straight right should be okay with the overpower that we're using. We'll see how it looks though. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that all day, every day. So what you'd prefer to have is a bigger extra mile. Probably, I think the 6 would probably have what you need. But you want like at least 4 bars of backspin. I only have 2.5. And you want to play it pretty much where that shadow comes across the fairway there, on the right side of the fairway. You want to land your shot into there if you have enough backspin, and then curl to the right, and then just get it on the putting surface, and you'll be great. Now, of course, I was fortunate enough to land right there in the fairway by the green, so it'd be a makeable chip. You don't want to topspin because that's what's going to happen. You got to be able to stop the ball. Man, I don't like this shot at all. But I think it's made. Get in the hole, please. All right. So we got the eagle. Feeling pretty good about that. Definitely feel like I redeemed myself a little bit from the last hole with the par 5. Because with the clubs that I have on this guy, that was this hole is pretty difficult. I was fortunate to get what I got, and I'll take it. Well played. So this next hole is a par 3. I like the design of the hole. Or excuse me, that's the next one. No, this par 3 that's coming up, I hate, which is this hole right here. I hate it. I hate this hole so much. I've been playing it a lot in Tour 10, and I hate it. All right, so we're going to use the sniper and a quasar. We're going to play it at 10% downhill. I'm going to play it about medium distance of the club, which I think is going to equate to a one-on-one adjustment. Use max left and max backspin. Oops. Put it right before the fringe there. See how that, we need a good reference. And we're going to give it quite a bit of curl, about a ball and a half. We hit it perfect, so let's see how this one turns out. Okay, definitely need definitely need more backspin. Hopefully I can make that putt though. So I'll play that one further back, I think, next time, maybe a little bit, but I need more backspin, so we may have to bring out the Guardian. My sniper level 6 is not good enough. If your sniper has at least 5 bars of backspin, then I would definitely play with that. But mine only has 4, and it was not even close enough. And play it back a little bit further, I think, and get closer. But I needed 1 or 2 more bars of backspin for sure. Should be in. We got the birdie still. This is another one of those holes. I'm happy to walk away with the birdie because I just don't like that hole. Very difficult for me. But I'll probably have to bring out the Guardian. Well, I need to check. I guess I need to check to see what the curl on the Guardian is. My opponent did just fine with it, so I think we'll be okay. All right, moving on to number 8. Number 8 is the one I think that the hole is very aesthetically pleasing. It looks like one of them sea creatures. I don't know. I like it. All right, so you use the extra mile and second shot is just let me back out of here. I need to bring my Goliath along. Our second shot is all dependent on how this the wind is. I don't know what the wind looks like, so if it's a headwind, we're gonna have to play it to the right. Otherwise, we're gonna play it straight forward, either left or right, depending on the direction of the wind. And a rough bump to the green. We're going to play this one at 10% downhill. On that last par 3, I have in my notes 10% downhill for that one as well. Playing with a sniper, use a one-on-one adjustment. But if you bring out the Guardian, then just play it at 10% and probably medium distance. Okay, so we do have a little bit of a headwind. So more than likely, I'm going to play it to the right side like our opponent's looking like they're going to do. Extra mile level 8. That's a nice club to have. It looks like he's playing it to go all the way to the big fairway down there. We're not going to do that. We're going to lay up in that little fairway. Can probably still play this one to bounce over and get into the left side of this bigger fairway. Actually, I'm gonna take a look at that and see. That may be our play there. Because it's not a straight headwind. And we play this with some curl. Yeah, we'll play it like that and give ourselves a shorter shot. Put it about right there, 6.5. That's 3 rings. It's a little bit of overpower, but not much. Just a little bit of curl, maybe half a ball. Get it perfect. It might still be too much curl. Nope, looks pretty good. This tree may, I don't know, maybe not. This tree may not be in play. Oh, we're going rough bump here. I don't like that shot at all. I played this shot, no elevation change. So we'll see how accurate it is. All right, so we are pretty much mid-distance on the Goliath. We need a little bit. I'm going to do 1 bar of backspin because it's a pretty good roll there. Actually, that's not what I need. I think it's 1 bar top spin. I don't need much though. 5.8. I'm gonna go 2.1 rings. Gotta hurry. The tree is scary in the way. All right, so one bar was pretty good, maybe half a bar. Got close. Maybe 3/4 of a bar. But the rough bump's the shot you want. You don't want to do what the opponent did. Although he made his shot, so well played, sir. You know, if you find yourself in a position where you're kind of in between clubs and a rough bump's not going to work, you can lay up to that fairway to the left of the green, and it's definitely a makeable chip from there. We got the birdie. Very makeable eagle with the rough bump. So that one, you can make that shot, then you're going to gain some strokes on the field for sure. You're going to gain a stroke there on a lot of the field. So that's definitely something you want to try to dial in. All right, so we're on hole number 9. So on this one, I'm going to bring the quarterback and the big dog. We're going to bring the kingmaker. Now, everybody's going to play this one different. This is how I'm going to play it because I don't have the clubs for it. But if you have a big enough driver and the wind is favorable for it, you can blast it into the second fairway. I don't have the club for it. And if you do that, you're going to want to use a Power 5 ball, Berserker ball, or better. But I don't have the club for it. So we're going to lay up with the quarterback and then do the big dog shot to the green. Play it at 10% downhill. I think it equates to a 1-to-1 adjustment for my quarterback, but we'll see. All right, so it's a very good wind for blasting it. So you could use your Berserker ball or better, Power 5 ball, and max overpower. I don't know if you're gonna need a hook for that. I think you can definitely do it with a hook, but I think you can get over with just a regular curl and full overpower. Pretty sure. But you need the distance. That's not a good position for the opponent. So, not at all. I don't know why you use the basic ball. Alright, so max. The 3 bars of top spin's all I got. Yeah, so it's 1-to-1. And then we're going to give it some curl. Get great right. That'll probably be okay, yeah. But I'm way too far to the right of that fairway, and those trees are definitely in play. So great right was not okay. Great left would have been much better. All right, this is gonna be a difficult shot. Now, the second shot, last time we had this in the tournament, I played this different ways as far as elevation adjustment goes. But I played it at, and it worked. I'm gonna play this one at minus 25 elevation, so uphill 25%. I'm gonna play it and see how it looks for this shot. But max right spin, I'm gonna need a little bit of back spin. We're definitely gonna have to give it some curl. .7, so that's 1.5 rings. Some curl. And a great right, not what I wanted at all. Too much power, but we're okay. That's definitely a makeable chip there. I should have used a little bit more backspin. I'll use 3 bars of backspin next time. I just want it on the putting surface. But that is definitely a makeable eagle chip there. So very difficult albatross. It is makeable, but very difficult. It requires you to play very aggressively towards the hole, which puts that bunker in play big time. Hopefully we can knock down this eagle chip. Great left. Oh my gosh. That was just stupid on my part. I rushed it. Well, you know how to play that hole. Just make the chip better than that. Why did I rush that? That's so frustrating when you do something stupid. But we got 11 under. Not bad. Eagle all the par 5s. Eagle on that one par 4, so minus 13 is my par. I think that's what you should strive for and expect to get. Anything better is great. It is difficult, but definitely achievable. So I'm expecting a minus 13 every time I play these holes on each side. So hopefully I can pull that out. Messed up a couple of times here. That last one was just a bonehead mistake. But that's okay. We're going to qualify. Shouldn't have any issues qualifying with that score. That guy's having a good round here, Speckles. So we should be okay. We're not going to have any problems getting through. We need to clean that up for the opening round and get ready to get dialed in for the weekend. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Let me pull up my card again for you. Nothing super impressive. Messed up on 2 of the par 5s. We'll get that cleaned up and be ready for the opening round. You know the mistakes I made, just don't make those. So if you guys have any questions, send them in the comments below. Be happy to help you the best I can. Good luck in your qualifying rounds, and haven't done so already, like and subscribe this video, and I sure do appreciate it. Hope you guys have a wonderful tournament and have a great day.